Hello everybody, welcome back. How are you guys doing? Sorry, I just did a couple of makeup hauls, unboxings, and I have all of this stuff on. Hey, look, I'm trying to, keep myself busy. Um, so shelter in place. This is April 14th, 2020. I'm sitting by my window. There's a little more traffic, just a little, just a little. Now, I'm hearing that they're going to open up the floodgates again and let us out freely, whatever. I don't know if it's time. Honestly, I don't know if, is it safe out there to go, because every time I go out there, I see people with no mask on, no gloves, like they're standing close to each other. And I'm like, mm-mm. And I talk to people like 6 feet, maybe 20 feet. I will yell. I have a big mouth, so I don't have a problem with that. But, I don't know if it's time yet. Is it too soon? Because I'm not trying to go out, get infected or whatever, or reinfected or whatever. No, I never got infected. But I mean, okay, I don't want anyone else to die. But I kind of like the peacefulness. I like the clean air. Like, and I know I live in Silicon Valley. I know it's oversaturated here because everyone wants to be here. There's Google and Facebook and eBay and Adobe and, did I say eBay, and Palo Alto's up the street, San Francisco's a couple of miles further up and all that, and the airport. I don't know. Have I walked outside a lot? No. Gas has gone down. The stock price has not fallen like I thought it was. Not that I wanted to. Well, yeah, I did want it to fall because I was waiting for it to go to $10,000 so I can buy stock. But I missed that boat. But are we? And this is grape Kool-Aid, sugar-free grape Kool-Aid. I'll put it like that. You pour the water and then you pour this. I don't know. I think 600 people. I know one thing. I can't sleep at night. And then I had like an allergy cough, not a corona cough, but like an allergy cough last night, and I couldn't sleep, so I took some cough medicine. I don't drink, I don't do drugs or anything like that, so I took some cough medicine, and I slept until 2 o'clock this afternoon. Like, I can't live like that. It's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. I'm looking at my iPad now to see if they're what's the latest news. And my iPad, it's so slow. Like in my room, in my bedroom, the internet doesn't work. See, it's not working. It's not loading up. It's not loading up. I don't know what's going on. See, it's not. Okay, so YouTube loads up faster than Google. You know what? I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but let's see if what they have on the corona. No, I need Google. I need Google because I need to see facts. Okay, here we go. Now, what does Bill Gates have to do with corona? Okay, so I think these are the deaths. Okay, so I live in Santa Clara County. There's 1,666 cases confirmed, and there are 60 deaths. Los Angeles has 9,420 confirmed cases and 320 deaths. So LA is really, they need to do something. They need to cover up. But I'm hearing that when they, from people that they're not really doing anything and people are congregating like nothing is going on or whatever. So I don't know. So can you see this? Here is the graph of the corona in California. No. Is that? No. So as of April 13th in California, 990 people have passed away. Is that right? Yeah, I guess 990 people. What I want to know is what is going on in New York. Let me see if I can get New York on here. So is there's a drop down. Let me see if you can see there's a drop down thing. And okay. Oh my goodness, let me go down. Let me go down to this other chart. Oh my goodness, it's ugly. Can you see that? Now, some people say that this count is not legit, that people are dying from other issues and they're labeling it as COVID 19. I don't know. So, in the state of New York, 202,000 people have contracted, confirmed. 17,000 have recovered. So, out of the 200,000, 17 have recovered. Out of the 200,000 people, 17,000 have recovered, but almost 11,000 people have died. 10,834 people. 11,000 people in what? 2 months? That's a lot. That's a lot. In New York City alone, I want you guys to see this. In New York City alone, almost 8,000 people have died. New York City alone, 8,000 people. And what is there, like 4 million people that live in New York City? I don't know, but still, 8,000 people in 2 months, that's a lot. That is a lot. Nassau County, 1,000 people. But New York City, that is a lot of people. Oh my goodness. I wonder about the world. Because I think New York has surpassed, New York as a state, has surpassed Italy and Spain. Now, that's the deaths. As far as the stimulus package, you guys file your taxes or go into that portal and put in your banking information. A lot of people have gotten, well, not a lot, some people have gotten their stimulus package. Hopefully, they will extend the stimulus up until, hopefully until August. Hopefully. I'm not exactly sure, but they need to. As far as sports, where a lot of people have to congregate, to watch or whatever, I think we should just dead it for the year. Like, let's start over in January. Because, that's taking a real risk. I mean, if we can't go to the grocery stores like we want to, then we should not be able to go to a football game, a basketball game, a hockey game, a baseball game. Maybe if it's fresh air, but those the basketball games, no. And you really have to understand that what's important, what's priority. I know that a lot of people are probably depressed, with staying in and staying, not being able to work, not having money, can't pay the bills, blah, blah, blah. And I think soon we won't be able to eat meat because a lot of the meat packing places are shutting down. I don't think we'll have fresh vegetables because a lot of the pickers, on the farms, if people don't pick, then we don't have food. See, this really exemplifies what's necessary, what's needy, what's needed, what's essential. And speaking of essential, all essential workers, let's go over the list. Truck drivers, mail carriers. Truck drivers and mail carriers should be paid as much as doctors and nurses right now. I said it. Because if it wasn't for the truck drivers, the mail carriers, the FedEx workers, the DoorDash people, the restaurant workers, who else? Come on, the security guards, the Amazon workers, like all of these people need a bonus. at least $5,000. Start at $5,000. But like the mail carriers, they need like a $20,000 bonus. I said it. Trump, do you hear me? The mail carriers, because listen, sorry, I did a makeup tutorial. I don't have orange fingers. The mail carriers, the post office is about to shut down. If there's no people to deliver the mail, how are we going to get it? Okay? So they need to have, for one, they need to have protections. For two, they need hazardous pay. For three, we need to really appreciate what we have, because it's about to get even worse. Now, when they cut off those mail carriers, then we'll know. Then we'll know how bad it is. And that's coming soon. When you're not able to buy meat, then it's going to get bad. So people, stock up on your meat. If you're a meat eater, me, I can go days without food. I've been on multiple water fasts, and I need to go on one soon. But for those of you guys who are carnivores, is that it, carnivores? Wait, is that the people who eat humans or people who eat meat? Anyway, I have my health. I'm somewhat sane still. No, some people might say I'm a little off, whatever. I mean, drink my little Kool-Aid. I'm not depressed. But there are a lot of people are. A lot of people are drinking and eating. Y'all gonna have to stop eating so much. But I'm not depressed because, again, I'm an only child. Well, for my mom. I'm a loner. Like, I travel, again, you guys have heard this in other videos. I travel all over the world, solo, by myself. So I can go days without, knowing people, being in the company of people that I know. No. Actually, I can go years without that. I mean, other than my son, I haven't seen people in years. And so this is no brainer for me. I'm broke or whatever, been broke. I'm going to be broke after this or whatever. So this is, but for people who have anxiety or who need to, touch and feel people and, socialize and all that, this might be a lot hard for them, And then the young kids who, I put this thing on Facebook of, I don't understand how mothers or women don't cook. And it wasn't the fact that the skill, it was the need. Like, you can't, I don't know, how do you sustain buying food every day? Like, that has got to be expensive. Now, I'm not talking about for people who, make good salaries or whatever. I'm talking to, like, for people who live in Silicon Valley. Now, I'm not talking about the techies. I'm talking about, like, for the regular people like me. I can't afford to spend $20 3 times a day. That's $60 a day. That's lowballing. $60 a day times 30. What? 16? Isn't that like 1,800? 60 times 30. Yeah, is that 1,800? I know. Yeah, that's 1,800. That's a lot of money. Now imagine if you have 4 or 5 kids. Like, that's unfair to kids. Like, my mother wasn't a cooker. She wasn't a cooker. She wasn't a cook. She did not cook. The verb is cook. To cook. I am a cook. So it could be a verb or not. So when I would go over other people's houses, I couldn't wait to eat. I was just like, wow, wouldn't that be nice to have a mother that cooked? And I just feel sorry for kids that don't have that. Like, I cook and then I put food because I'm a food hoarder. Since I grew up with a mother who didn't cook and we didn't have a refrigerator full of food, I grew up on TV dinners and McDonald's and everything like that. It hurts me when I see kids who, don't have enough adequate food in the refrigerator. Like, I have been broke. I will always be broke. I don't know. There's just something about my spirit. I don't know what it is. But anyone can ask. No one has ever been to my house after I had my son. After I had my son, because before my son, I couldn't cook. I don't know. I don't even know what I ate. But after I had my son, no, even before I had my son, I always had food in the refrigerator. Now, before my son, I couldn't cook. But after I had my son, I have enough food to last maybe about a month. That's because I know how to cook. I can, you give me those tortillas and cheese or, whatever. I can make a meal. I can, whatever. You give me a potato and a carrot, and I can make breakfast, lunch, and dinner out of that. I'm exaggerating, but you understand what I'm saying. And then the kids, I just can't stop bringing this up. And I think it's someone close to me, because my spirit, every day I think about kids that are being abused, either mentally, physically, sexually, but there's something in my spirit and it's very close to me. I'm not a psychic or anything, but my spirit, it's very strong. I don't know if it's in my building, somebody that I know, a relative, but someone in my aura is being abused, and it's a child, and it's really kind of damaging my soul, because I can't pinpoint who or where these kids are, if it's a child or whatever. There's a child that's near me that's starving. I can't put my hand on it. Now, I go in normal times, I go and, I drop off food to the homeless. Not often, but I do maybe at least once a month. At least. I haven't done it in the past month because of the situations or whatever. I'm scared to go out of my house, but I do, but so maybe that's it. Maybe I need to go and be in the community again, and maybe that'll soothe my soul, because I can't sleep at night. And I'm a sleeper. Like, I like to sleep a lot, but I can't sleep. And maybe that's a sign of anxiety or depression, or maybe people react in different things in different ways, and maybe that's my reaction. I don't know. Listen, you guys, thank you for staying this long, and I appreciate you guys. I guess this is therapeutic for me. This is my meditation, vlogging my feelings, because I think a year, 10 years, 5 years from now, I'm going to look back on these videos, and I'm going to be like, wow, okay, that's what I was really thinking. And I think everyone should do that. If you don't want to vlog on YouTube, write, journal, read, write a book about how you felt during this era. Because this is going to be an era, because, it's 2020, and what a way to bring the decade in. But I think this is going to affect us from here on now. I think we're too entitled as a country, as a culture, I just think, and I think this is humbling us. Now, I know afterwards people are still going to go and act crazy and all this or whatever, but I think this is a good time to recollect on you, your rights, your wrongs, your goods, your bads, your vices, your accomplishments, your family that you're not talking to, whatever. No, I haven't called anyone, whatever. Listen, I can't. That will take me over the top. Like, I'm good right now. Speaking to some family, honey, you not. I don't want that energy ciphered through the phone lines to me. No, you keep that energy over there, or whatever. Because you call people and they crying and depressed, and I'm like, well, what's wrong? Why are you so depressed? I just can't understand that. So you know what? Since I can't understand it, let me stay over here. Okay, let me stay over here, because I don't have nothing, whatever. But I'm not depressed. Like, I'm not going to be depressed over material things. Like, if something's wrong with my health, or my child or whatever, okay. But if I got everything, I definitely not going to be depressed about anything. I'll make 50,000 YouTube videos. I'll put on makeup. I'll read books. I'll write. I'll clean up my room. Like something. People mad because now they ain't got a man, and now they can't walk outside. Pick a struggle. You got your health. You got your sanity. Be happy with that. Listen, I gotta go. Bye, y'all. Subscribe, please. My subscriptions My subscriber count is going up. I need to get to 100 at least by this year. I know I should tell people on Facebook. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to tell people, all the people on Facebook, hey, come and see me on YouTube. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.